Most people are taught a loud lesson about success from a very early age. You are told that if you are doing well, you must show it. That if you are confident, you must speak faster and louder than others. That if you are winning, you must make sure everyone knows. This belief settles quietly into your mind and shapes your behavior before you ever question it. Noise becomes proof. Visibility becomes validation, and calm is mistaken for weakness. But pause for a moment and ask yourself honestly, how many loud victories truly changed your life? And how many quiet individuals shaped your path without ever raising their voice? There is a myth that success must announce itself, that confidence must dominate a room, that strength must intimidate. This myth feels convincing because attention is easy to measure. You can see it, you can hear it, you can count it. But real power often works in the opposite direction. It does not rush forward, it settles inward first. Quiet confidence does not compete for attention, it creates gravity. People lean in without knowing why. They listen without being forced. Influence grows not from noise but from trust. Think about the people you respect most, not admire briefly, but respect deeply. Are they the loudest ones? Or are they steady, thoughtful, composed? When they speak, do you feel rushed, or do you feel grounded? Loud success demands space. Quiet confidence creates space. One pushes outward, the other draws inward. This difference matters more than most realize. Quiet confidence begins where applause ends. It is built in places no one sees. In early mornings, in private decisions, in moments when quitting would be easy and no one would judge you for it. This is the invisible work behind real success. Like a bridge supported by pillars underwater. You see the structure above, but the strength comes from what remains hidden. Quiet confidence grows through inner agreements you keep with yourself. Promises honored when there is no reward except self-respect. Imagine a musician practicing alone, in an empty room. No audience, no applause, just repetition. Mistake after mistake corrected patiently. Over time, the hands move with ease. The sound becomes clean. When the performance finally happens, it looks effortless, but the ease is earned. Quiet confidence works the same way. It is not a feeling you chase. It is a byproduct of preparation. There is a simple principle that governs meaningful progress. Opportunity favors readiness. Opportunity appears to everyone at different times, but it only stays with those prepared to receive it. Loud success waits for opportunity to save it. Quiet confidence prepares so thoroughly that opportunity feels familiar when it arrives. You do not rise to the moment. You fall back on your preparation. This is why calm people often perform best under pressure. They have rehearsed inwardly long before the stage appeared. Ask yourself how you prepare when no one is watching. Do you rely on last-minute effort, or do you build steadily? Preparation is not glamorous. It is repetitive. It requires humility, but it removes fear. When you know you have done the work, you do not need to prove yourself. You simply act. Pressure has a way of revealing patterns you may not notice otherwise. When things are easy, everyone looks confident. When stakes rise, the truth appears. Loud success often reacts under pressure. It defends, it explains, it blames. Quiet confidence responds. It pauses, it chooses. Consider a person facing sudden responsibility. One speaks quickly and spreads urgency. The other slows down and clarifies priorities. Both feel pressure. Only one has trained their response. Consider another situation. A person receives criticism in public. One reacts emotionally and protects their image. The other listens carefully and responds with composure. The room feels the difference immediately. One loses credibility. The other gains respect. Pressure does not change who you are. It exposes what you practice. This is why focus must be guarded carefully. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Where it goes, your life follows. Loud success scatters focus. It reacts to everything. It chases signals. Quiet confidence chooses deliberately. It protects deep work. It limits noise. It understands that clarity comes from subtraction, not addition. Ask yourself what constantly pulls at your attention. Are you reacting to what is loud or committing to what is important? Focus is not about intensity. It is about consistency. A small amount of focused effort repeated daily outperforms bursts of scattered energy. Quiet confidence respects this law. Growth follows a predictable path. You learn, then you apply, then you evaluate, then you correct, then you persist. Most people enjoy learning. Fewer enjoy applying. Even fewer enjoy evaluation. Correction requires humility. Persistence requires patience. Quiet confidence moves through each stage without drama. It understands that progress is not linear, that improvement comes from cycles, not leaps. Day after day you return to the process. Day after day you refine small details. Day after day you stay with the work, even when results are slow. This is not exciting, it is effective. Loud success seeks transformation. Quiet confidence builds evolution. This brings us to discipline. Discipline is often misunderstood. It is not force, it is structure. Motivation is emotional. It rises and falls. Discipline is architectural. It holds regardless of mood. Quiet confidence rests on systems that support action even on difficult days. Simple routines, clear priorities, consistent standards. When discipline is present, progress becomes automatic. Ask yourself what happens when motivation fades. Do your habits carry you forward, or do you stall? Discipline removes the need for constant self-negotiation. You act because it is who you are, not because you feel inspired. Time adds another dimension. Strategic patience is rare in a world that rewards immediacy. Quiet confidence understands timing. There is a season to learn, a season to practice, a season to perform. Rushing one weakens all. Patience is not waiting without action. It is acting without rushing. It sees the long arc. When you think in years rather than days, your decisions change. You invest more deeply. You react less emotionally. You stop comparing your early chapters to someone else's middle. Loud success wants results now. Quiet confidence commits to direction. Feedback is part of this patience. Quiet confidence invites feedback without defensiveness. It measures progress. Honestly, it uses information to refine, not to punish. Loud success avoids feedback because it threatens image. But growth requires mirrors. You cannot adjust what you refuse to see. Ask yourself how you respond when corrected. Do you close or do you open? Do you justify or do you adjust? Quiet correction done consistently creates powerful refinement over time. Momentum builds quietly. At first, effort feels heavy. Progress is slow. Results are subtle. Many stop here. But momentum follows consistency. Small actions accumulate. Habits strengthen. Skill deepens. One day effort feels lighter. Results accelerate. This is compounding. At work, day after day, progress stacks. Invisible at first, obvious later. Loud success quits before compounding takes effect. Quiet confidence stays long enough to benefit from it. Eventually, something shifts. Confidence is no longer something you try to display. It becomes how you live. You speak calmly because you think clearly. You listen because you are secure. You act decisively because you are prepared. There is no need to rush. No need to impress. Your presence carries weight without effort. Quiet confidence does not chase emotional highs. It maintains steady inner elevation. It is comfortable with silence, comfortable with waiting, comfortable with being underestimated. It understands that real strength does not need to announce itself. You have likely felt this presence before. Someone enters a room and nothing dramatic happens. Yet the atmosphere changes. Conversations slow. Attention sharpens. Respect appears. Naturally, this is not charisma. It is coherence. Inner alignment made visible. Ask yourself what kind of life you are building. One that looks successful, or one that feels grounded. Loud success seeks recognition. Quiet confidence seeks integrity. One depends on others. The other depends on self-mastery. When you choose quiet confidence, you choose depth over display. You choose preparation over performance. You choose patience over urgency. These choices compound. They shape how others experience you. They shape how you experience yourself. So slow down. Listen more. Prepare deeply. Focus carefully. Act consistently. Correct gently. Persist patiently. Let your actions speak before your words. Over time, your confidence will not need explanation. It will be felt. And when challenges come, you will not need to raise your voice. You will stand steady. Because quiet confidence is not built for applause. It is built for endurance. And endurance always outlasts noise. As you move forward, remember this simple truth. Not loud success, but quiet strength changes lives. Not attention, but trust builds influence. Not speed, but consistency creates mastery. Carry this with you. Practice. it daily. Let it shape how you think and how you act. The world is loud. Your power does not need to be. You do not need to announce your confidence for it to be real. In fact, the more you announce it, the more fragile it often is. Quiet confidence is stable because it is rooted in self-command. It does not depend on praise. It does not collapse under silence. It stays the same whether eyes are watching or not. And this is why it feels rare. And this is why it feels powerful. When you live this way, you stop chasing moments and start shaping habits. You stop reacting to every sound and start responding to what matters. You become harder to shake because your strength comes from within, not from approval, not from comparison, not from urgency. You move at your own pace. You choose your words carefully. You measure success by growth, not noise. Ask yourself a final question. When the noise fades and the room empties, what remains? If your confidence disappears without an audience, then it was never yours. But if it remains steady, quiet, reliable, then you have built something real. This is the confidence that carries you through uncertainty, that guides you through pressure, that allows you to lead without force. It is not dramatic, it is dependable, and in the long run, it always wins. Quiet confidence is not learned in a moment. It is practiced daily, in how you listen, in how you prepare, in how you treat others, in how you treat yourself. Choose it deliberately, protect it patiently. Let it grow without noise, because the strongest presence in any room is not the one that speaks the loudest. It is the one that does not need to